Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creations, and I am working on my stars for the 4-star general, and they're measuring 6.5 inches blocks, and I have to do four of them, and because I'm gonna be doing two quilts at one time, I just thought I'd video some of this, and I've been started. I made my 4 patch for the center, and I realized I need to be recording. So now I'm making my what you call flying geese. I also had to change my brothers out. Ooh, ooh, for my Juki. And put it up here. Before I cut my end off, I have to lay it over and see do it covers out, but I can use that. So I go ahead and eyeball my 1/4 inch and trim that seam edge off. Ooh, look like I need some more scissors. I'm not gonna be able to operate with all this up here, but I'm gonna finger press this over, and I'm gonna take it over to the iron. I don't like having extra overhang. So I would lay this flying geese here. When I get all four done, I will press them out. Oh, hello, Sue. Yes, we are up early this morning. Um, I was doing mine early because I got some other stuff I gotta do today. One of my daughters has purchased her first home, and she want me to help her to move. Beautiful house. Ooh, man, I don't like for my doors to be open when flies out. It makes me so sick. I hope I can get through this sewing. Oops. Okay. Now, when I check my flying geese to make sure it's gonna be a good one, I fold that back, and if it covers everything, it's a good one. And then I can come back, eyeball a 1/4 inch, and cut off this overhang, which I'll do right now. I have a thread bag right down here. Eyeball a 1/4 inch, and that's about a 1/4 inch if I can. Then I finger press it back down. And I will be heat pressing it when I'm done. I have to try to make sure everything lines up. I have a pencil and a piece of paper here that help me to line this up. And I just lightly make, if I can get it to make a light line that marks it. Yes, I can see that. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it, but can y'all see my little light marking line that runs from here, this corner, to that corner? I can see it there in the white a little bit, but it's lightly. Not bad. And this a regular lead pencil. Make the perfect. Before I cut anything. Oh no. See why I do that? You got all this extra. But not there. It's a little extra here. It's not that bad, but that's one of those seams you call the ripper in. Come here, Mr. Ripper. And and I just rip it back out. Try it again. And it's okay to make mistakes. We just have to rip them out and redo them. And this all a part of quilting. Quilt piecing, rather. Okay. I can pull this little edge out. There you go. Now let's try that again. Let's sort from this side. I see the little offness too. Ooh. Think I struck 100 then, you guys. Not bad. See? Not bad. I trim my thread. I bought me a 1/4 inch of a seam. You get the sewing and sew for so long, you would know what's a 1/4 inch seam. You won't have to even worry about it. Finger press it out. Flying geese. That's 2. I have to have at least 4 for each block. And I have my the fabric already cut out, and I can't give out the measurements to it because this is a purchase pattern, and you have to purchase your pattern. I got mine from teaquilts.com. And this helped get these flying geese right. When I really want to see my markings, I kind of lay my pencil at an angle and rub it back and forward. Then I have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful markings. Can you see that one? Uh, it's from this side to this side here. Yeah, you can see that light faint marking through there with the pencil. So I'm going to go on and sew this down. And I'm lining it up with my needle. And follow the line. Then I just fold it. Nice. That one turns out very, very nice. So fold it back, trim my threads, and trim my seam to 1/4 inch. Next is the other side. Kind of gets me to line these edges up. But I have to take my time and get them lined up. And I want to make sure my seams are going from corner to corner. This tip be so fine on this pencil. If I'm rubbing, kind of laying it at an angle and rubbing it, but it works. This machine's so kind of fast for me. I have to watch how fast I'm sewing it. Nice. I can work with that. I bought my 1/4 inch seam allowance. I've been doing a little straightening down here in my sewing space. I call it my happy zone. But this is only the red, white, and blue fabric that I'm doing one in patriotics. And I was looking for another color. I wanted to do another one in a Christmas color, but I've been looking up and down. I don't see no Christmas fabric. So I've decided if I can't find my Christmas fabric, then do it in some fall colors. So I'm going to be making 2 of these. And I'm Constantly work at it. Cut out my pieces. Have them ready. I'm gonna make myself a bag to keep them in to keep up with them. Oh, I have to make sure I'm on this corner. Check my messages. Yes. Sue, I appreciate you watching me this morning. I know everybody else is asleep or resting while the kids getting ready for school or they getting ready for work, either one. And I don't have long myself. I had to do some work in my storage. I downsized my storage unit, and while I was downsizing, I fell carrying a microwave. I fell and hurt myself. Had to go to the emergency room, and I'm still sore today. Oh, that gonna press out very nice. Okay, we're gonna go on and trim that. I had me a little Mountain Dew in my cup this morning, guys. I said I have something to wake me up, or I was woke already. It's just I put something in my cup that has a taste to it because I have issues when I wake up in the morning. I be all stopped up, and my situation is I got TMJ, and when I wake up, my sinuses be all blocked from the TMJ, and I have to use salt water saline to clean out my sinuses every single morning. Excuse me, guys. Um, Now my fabric got a little curl on the edge that I have to watch. I want it to line up, but don't want to line up right. I'm gonna have to turn on my iron just to get that to stay in place. hmm I always lay mine on top of my fabric to mark. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just need to mark them before I layer them up. Guess it's not that bad of an issue. Oh no, broke my threads. Okay, just slide that out the way a minute. It kind of takes me a minute to get this threaded back. And I have my eyeglasses on. And there we go. I like sewing on this machine though because the bobbin holds so much thread, and I like when my bobbin holds thread like that. It just do me good. Now I have to trim. Perfect. Okay. Get that 1/4 inch seam. Trying to get a piece of hung thread. Look at that. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going over to my iron. My little ironing board. I have to plug in my iron. Y'all excuse how I got stuff stacked up, but this is kind of how I. Do I see the little orange table? Stores it. I wanted to try to make at least one block this morning. I get so busy when somebody call and ask me for help. I just go. Then I have my little spray water. I say as long as I got a spray bottle, I have water in it just to lightly spray my blocks so they'll lay down. I get my 4 made in this color today. I will be cutting out the fall colors of orange, brown, and green for my next quilt. And I think I have about 6 yards of those colors in fabric. Okay. Okay. Once I have them ironed, I'm going to check the sizes. and everything even up, then I have the perfect blocks to use for my star. I have some more rotary cutters somewhere. I just can't find them. This one keep coming loose, and I have to use what I have. I'm using the lines on my mat to square these up, and I can't really give out the measurements because it's a purchase pattern. But it make the squares beautiful. When I lay them out, everything will lay out the same. Suham says, I fell down the steps, 7 steps, and was sore for months. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry that happened to you because I know what you have to deal with. I know what you have to deal with. That falling is no fun. I used to have a problem with falling down the stairs, especially if the stairs have carpet on them. That carpet gotta go. The stairs here have carpet on them, and I have to be extremely careful when I'm coming downstairs. And it's frightening. Every time I get to the stairs, I'm like, high alert. I'm on high alert because I got to come down the stairs. Okay, let's see. I've been getting some, I don't know, maybe it's the fabric, but I've been getting a little. mm, I want my blocks squared up. I want them to fit better. Maybe I need to change my whites. I line everything up. That way I have no surprises. If it don't come together right, then it's something I've been a did. Since I had that surgery on my wrist, my hand is so much better. So much better. I was almost afraid to get it done, thought I wouldn't be able to sew anymore or quilt, but it's actually the best thing I could have did for me. I have arthritis, true enough, but I can take this hand and cut out my blocks now because I don't have the die to these smaller size block pieces. And I'm glad I'm able to do it for myself. Mm, I'm making a lot of confetti, but I'm getting them lined up. Uh, I take that sharp edge and turn it around like that. Keep turning till everything is perfectly square. I trim it all up. Okay, lay that on that end and put this confetti. I save these threads and these scraps and confetti because I make pillows and I make the double top pillows. I need one, two. Okay, this is four, so I'm gonna line them back up. I have to make sure that these are a certain size so everything will be lined up wonderfully. Everything will be the same size. Ah, my blade giving me trouble. Okay, let's go on. And it's real important to make sure your sizes are accurate. It's very important. And you know, the AccuQuilt uh, Go or Go Me or Go Baby or whatever you got, if you have the right size dies to cut with, I would use those because they cut more accurate. That's why I'm measuring twice and cutting like I'm doing. It has to be that size. Even though if it's just cutting off little threads of it. I go on and do what I have to do to get it right, because once you're done, you want your work to come out nice and perfectly. And let me check my messages. Hi June. Hi Vivian. Good morning. I know I'm up early for y'all in live. Good morning. Good morning. I'm working on my style block for my 4-star general pattern that I'm following, sewing along with Tea Quilts, and I can't give out the size or measurements, but I'm working on it. And I also have to work on and catch up with my Treasure Hearts creation blocks. 5252. I mean, I love it. I'm sewing and piecing all of this. But the thing is, I got to catch up. I'm laying it all out. I'll be done in a little bit here. And when I'm done, it gonna measure 6.5. I don't know if I supposed to been gave that out, but it gonna be a block, small block. And since I check all my stitches, turn it around a little bit here, turning around. Hope I don't make y'all dizzy. Back to the sewing machine, and I'm gonna web piece my blocks. Ooh, I can't get my feet. I'll move my pieces to the side so I don't knock any of them down. I do have a sewing guide that I could use, but I'm not using it because I want to get through with this, and I don't want to just stop. I don't feel like taking the time to put it on when I can just watch what I'm doing. Use my I'm actually using my guide, my feet, sewing feet. Okay, I'm just gonna finger press to the side. When I'm sewing, when I get to a spot, if it's not nesting up, I just go back and repress the strip right then. Finger press it to the side it belongs to. Okay. This really do helps you to keep your your blocks and stuff in order. And I give a shout out to Tiffany Quilting Life for that. Things she do and share, I do tries it. Give it a try. I mean, this is coming together so beautiful. Hmm? That's one. Oh, Jesus. I can't take it. Okay, when I take my run out, I'm gonna have to stop by our store. I got to have some fly spray. My situation is my house here is right on the alley. And you open that back door, a fly gonna fly in every time. And I can't stand them. This is this is coming together very nicely. See that, you guys? It's coming together. So now I'm gonna turn it sideways and flip one stripping over on top of the other. Since I make sure they was trimmed up for accuracy, just make sure they're nesting. Yep. I'm live, baby.
Look over there, Kiki. Does this match? Or should I wear black jumpers?
Uh, Hold on a minute, guys. Let me mute this a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, you guys. That's my granddaughter. Bye, Sue. Sue had to leave us. Yes, she did. Okay. Um, okay, next is to add the next one. Make sure these seams is gotta make sure they're nest up. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And voila. Mm. Well, this is it. I got to press it out, and once I press it, I have to trim it up. I'm only doing just this one block for this morning. I'm turning y'all around again. Don't get dizzy on me. I'm going over to my little pressing board here and oh, iron it out. I got bags and quilts and stuff piled up that I have some totes in here too with fabric in them. So I kind of just sit things on top of one another. Take my urn and this is just water I have in my spray bottle. That helps. It really do. I'll turn it over. Nice. Um, I have to remember to unplug my iron because I would leave out here and leave it on and come back and be surprised. I line it up to the shortest block for to the line. Ooh. Even though I trim to try to get a good measurement, it still runs a little off with me sometimes. Mm, let me go up to one and see what I need. Okay. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other one. Hmm. And making sure it is lined up on the right line to trim it down to the size I'm looking for. Right there. This is how I does it. I know everybody do theirs a little different, but that's okay. You have to do it the way what works for you. And I get these little extra threads hanging. I'm trying to get rid of them. But here's my block. If I get some thread off of it. There's my block for this morning. It's still, I don't know what it is or what's going on, but this is how they're coming out. So I now have two of these, which is one, two. And I have to do four. So I'm going to go on and help my daughter this morning. And I'll come back and I'll continue to work on these blocks. And I have my colors already picked out. I'm going to turn y'all back around again. I'm sorry to keep twisting and turning, but here is the colors. Oh, let me ask y'all a question. Just a minute. Let me ask y'all a question. Um, okay. The second quilt I want to do, I chose fall colors. And I have this green, orange, and yellow. Green, orange, and yellow. But I have this kind of brownish. It's an African print. Let me open it up so you can give you more detail. It's an African print with yellow and orange and brown and a little black outline in it. And I was wondering, should I incorporate some African print fabric and use the um the green, orange, and yellow? And I have this wax color. It's an African wax print. And I have had this for some time now. And way back when I had a little a store booth, and I had got it kind of reasonable, but I had tagged it to sale for like $35, but I since has closed that booth because they shut down the building. They closed themselves. And I have this with green and yellow. It's a green, yellow, kind of burnt orange with a little blue, black, and little white speckles. You can see the little whites in there between it. But this is a beautiful color, and this is 6 yards. Oh my goodness. I called them back. Give me a minute, y'all, please. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Let me mute just for a second. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I do apologize for that. That was my daughter. As I told y'all, she's moving and she's very anxious to get into her new house. Um, I did this one block. It was on my mind to go and go live, do this little block. But yeah, what y'all think? Which colors of these y'all choose or like better? I mean, I got this one taped all up. And I purchased these fabrics directly from the African market stores where they sell food and whatever items they have in there. And I used to go to a lot of the stores. I mean, look at that. Look at that. The hand. And this side they got, it's 6 yards of it though. They only come into 6 yards cuts. Um, okay, just let me know. Comment even after the live is over. You can comment and give me your thoughts on these colors, and that will be my second quilt I'm doing on this pattern. And yes, incorporate some more colors. Okay, guys, I thank y'all for watching. I'm going to let y'all go on. Do have a blessed day because I have someone I have to go help. Have a blessed day. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot to mention to y'all I had to cut my hair on off too because after I had COVID and got over COVID, my hair started falling out. And it got so bad to where I had to cut it this low. I had to cut it to compensate for the hair loss. It was too much gone. But thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.